What's up guys, coming straight back from the video. Today's video is what if Katie won Total Drama Island. Let's begin. I know this sounds crazy, but how can you make Katie a winner in Island? Well, looking at her Killer Bass team, we cannot simply have her win, I think, on the Bass, but in the Gophers. Normally I do it in the actual episode, but in episode 2, there was a point where Katie and Sadie could swap teams. So I'm basically saying Katie and Sadie are not allowed to swap teams. This way we have the best chance for Katie to win, and she might actually be able to get there. Has a better chance of winning rather than being on the Killer Bass. However, Katie and Izzy won't. The first episode, 2 episodes, 3 episodes will not change, as Ezekiel would still get voted off saying his comment. Eva would still go on a rampage about her MVP player, so she got eliminated. And Noah is lazy and doesn't compete for Dodgeball. Okay, now we get some actual changes in the talent show. Because Heather and Justin would have their rivalry to vote for, she would try to get Katie into an alliance, but not wanting to vote off Justin, she decides to rebel. And Heather, even if Heather had Cody's vote, the other 6 are voting for Heather, so I think Heather gets sent home here, as Katie would not vote for Justin. As she only has Owen here, but we all know everyone else is voting for Heather. Episode 6 is the Sucky Outdoors, and Justin would go to Katie and thank her for being with him and staying loyal to him, and Katie would squeal and have no problem. Sadie is sad that obviously they're not on the best other team, but they'll still be BFFLs. Lindsay and Beth would also be in Justin's alliance, and Owen at this point, with Cody still trying to get his moves on Gwen. Because Katie never gets lost in the woods and Justin tamed the bear, the Killer Bass would get back first, considering the fact that Katie pointed out the berries, and because Katie and Sadie are on different teams now, they would end up winning this challenge. So Justin would decide to get his 5-person alliance to target Trent. Cody wants to get rid of Trent, and Justin sees that, so he makes a deal with Cody saying, well, because Owen cost him the challenge and told him the bear story, I mean, it's kind of his fault, he's to get sent home. Episode 7 is where we have Phobia Factor. So Sadie and Katie get a point for bad haircuts. Then Izzy gets a point for flying, Dan gets a point for the cardboard, DJ gets a point for the snake. Bridget fails her fear, Jeff fails his fear, Harold fails his, Tal fails his fear, and Courtney fails the jelly. She's not going to do it. So Lindsay passes the bad haircuts, Beth passes the bugs, Lashana and Cody fail the spiders, and Justin would fail his fear of looking ugly. So he ends up failing, and basically, because there are 5 to there are 4, I think the Gophers still win the challenge, and Tyler gets sent home. And Jeff said Tyler gets sent home. Episode 8 is Up the Creek. Harold still actually burns the oars. Katie explains how she's getting on very well with Justin and even starts to be friends with Cody and even Katie, Lindsay, and Beth. Lashana, Gwen, and Trent decide to make an alliance to try and get rid of Justin. Cody saves, obviously, Trent and Gwen still go in the boat together, and Justin will try, but she will go in the boat with Katie, and Lindsay will go with Beth, which means Lashana is stuck with Cody. Lashana will try to talk to Cody on how they should get rid of Justin, but Cody explains that he wants to get rid of Trent first, as obviously he likes Gwen. So Lashana tries to talk to him and then tries to somewhat figure out how to deal with this situation. And as a result, Howard accidentally burns the oars, Jeff gets his injury. Izzy still gives them the idea. Actually, Izzy's on their team, so she wouldn't give them the idea to push the boat back. So I feel like the Gophers would be at the Bass and lose. Izzy still gets sent down by the CRMP, so she still gets sent home. Episode 9 is Paintball Deer Hunter. So Cody doesn't get mauled by a bear because he's still in the game. And Katie becomes the deer. Everyone else would do what they did originally. And DJ would kick Owen off the cliff. So I feel like the Kill Bass would still win immunity, because they would still what they did, and Katie and Justin just replace Owen and Heather. Because Justin's a hunter, he wouldn't be so pathetic in the challenge, to the point of getting voted off. Justin would use his looks and get everyone to vote for Trent. Because he made his deal with Cody last second to make a deal, and Trent gets sent home. Episode 10 is the cooking challenge, and Justin would become head chef, as Katie, Lindsay, and Beth would allow it. Cody wants to get close to Gwen, and Gwen's just sad about Trent leaving. Jeff would be the head chef. However, because Owen's not here to eat the ribs this time, and Heather was the one to actually be really in the cooking challenge, I think the Gophers... Heather's not there because it was her recipes. I think the Gophers would win without Owen eating the ribs. And the Killer Bass... Who do they vote for? Sadie. I think they vote for Sadie. Sadie doesn't annoy Courtney. So Duncan, DJ, and Harold. Duncan, Jeff vote for Harold. Bridget and Courtney vote for Harold, and Sadie vote for Harold, so Harold gets sent home. Episode 11. For the rock climbing, it'd be Beth and Gwen. Jeff and DJ. Duncan, DJ. Gwen and Justin. Then the Blowfish would be Cody and Lindsay. Courtney and Jeff. Bridget and Jeff. Cody gets sent to the infirmary. After that, Blind Trapeze, it'd be Justin and Beth. Courtney and Sadie. However, unlike Lindsay, Courtney and Sadie, I think Justin would win the blind until you tell. Courtney and Sadie, the blind will tell Courtney and Sadie. Shauna and Justin, they end up winning. The bargaining, DJ and Jeff. Gwen and Shauna. The Gophers end up winning, and because of that, Sadie still gets voted off. Episode 12 is basic straining. So, Justin notices that Beth does the he statue, so he keeps that in mind. The canoe over your head, Lindsay is tagging out. Cody would try and press Gwen. Katie tags out. The dancing part, I think Beth would tag out. And Bridget. Yep. So anyway, I say DJ. Justin. Yep, so of course, nobody would be out here. Duncan, Courtney, Fulton, and Jeff. Gwen lasts the longest, so she still wins immunity. And because Duncan likes Courtney, these two vote for Bridget. Jeff and Bridget vote for Courtney. It's up to DJ. I think he votes for Courtney, so Courtney gets sent home. Which is rather funny because Howard doesn't make the votes here, and she's still sent home. Episode 13 is extreme torture. So Justin and DJ jump out the plane. Justin gets injured by DJ. Shauna and Jeff. Shauna, who's riding. The skiing would be Lindsay, and Duncan's driving. And Bridget would do the skiing, but because there's no Heather for Heather's top to come off, I think the Killer Bass actually win this challenge. As a result, I think the Killer Bass win this challenge. And Justin wants to get rid of... So who would Justin target here? So Justin gets his alliance for to vote for Shauna. Shauna and Gwen vote for Justin. Cody votes for Justin, and which means that LaShawna gets sent home. Episode 14, Boys vs. Girls. Okay. Without Owen here, the girls are probably going to win this challenge. Katie would be determined to do it for Sadie after Sadie would give her a speech. But other than that, that's an elimination. So. Now we're at the merge. Merge cast. Katie made the merge by us. Gophers. So Eva. and Izzy. You could say Heather, but I think Heather was the perfect character. I think these are the perfect characters to come back. So episode 15, this is No Pain, No Game. And without, obviously Justin would try to win this challenge. Without Lashana, I think Eva ends up winning immunity. She was the best outside of Lashana, but Lashana's not here now. So Gwen gets Cody to target Justin. But Justin would reveal that would tell Beth to show that she has the statue, which will keep her safe, as she will not have the votes against her. So Beth reveals the statue, believing that it's like a immunity title, as Justin could trick her. Everyone gets mad and realizes it's a cursed statue and votes her off. And that's Beth out. Episode 16. Search Did Not Destroy. So Eva, Justin, Katie, and Cody, they're the new characters. Well, it's been a wheel to decide who gets immunity. So Eva. So I spun a wheel and Eva ended up winning immunity. So Duncan decides that he's going to make a... So because Heather's not here, obviously Gwen and Trent was never kissed because he's not here. So Justin has his alliance of full. And he's got Izzy. So Duncan, DJ, and Bridget vote for Izzy. Gwen votes for Justin. I think they get... You see, Gwen would go to Jeff, Duncan, Bridget, and DJ and explain we have to get rid of Justin as he's a big threat and is controlling the game. We need to get him out. So these 5 vote for Justin. And these 5 vote for Bridget. As Eva would say, she wants to get rid of Bridget. Which Justin's okay with, as they're a couple and they can't get any further. Because for some reason, Eva doesn't like Bridget. I don't know why she doesn't like Bridget, but she just doesn't. So I think Justin would say, vote with me to get rid of Bridget as you have immunity. And Bridget gets sent home. Episode 17 is Hide and Be Sneaky. So, hide and sneak challenge. So Eva would end up having the best hide and race into the end, so she'd end up winning immunity. And Justin calls DJ out on the roof. So he ends up winning immunity. So Katie, with her alliance with Justin, decides that they need to work together. And Duncan gets these 4 to vote for Justin. So these 4 vote for Izzy. She's the biggest threat that's not immune. Justin, Eva, Izzy, Lindsay, and Katie would vote for Jeff as vote for Jeff. And Cody's on board with that, as long as it's not Gwen, which Justin's going to keep in mind. They need to get rid of Gwen as soon as possible. But next time of elimination, they can convince Duncan or DJ. So in the end, Jeff gets sent home. Actually, so Eva, they get rid of Duncan. Yeah, so Jeff. Episode 18. That's off the chains. So everyone can make it like Izzy would still off the stairs by herself. DJ wipes out on Gwen the first round. Katie's nimble enough in the dartboard challenge that she could qualify for the first round. Past the first round. Lindsay's the only person I could definitely see crossing the finish line, though. She was really good in the original and would have crossed had it not been for Heather tricking it, and Justin could cross with his looks. Eva's a mad woman, so she'd cross first. Duncan wipes out. We know that. We just need to figure out what Katie wipe out or Cody. So Cody would cross, and Katie would wipe out. Katie wipes out into Cody, and because Justin uses looks on Lindsay and they're pretty unfair, really, Lindsay still gets eliminated like normal. Episode 19 is Hook, Line, Screamer, and Justin would use his looks to win immunity, and like I said in his video, and it doesn't really matter because this is a Eva will win immunity. This is a automatic elimination, so DJ gets sent home, but he wouldn't, as he would still have the worst death, although he would never interact with Heather. Episode 20. This is where we have the Animal Buddies challenge. So they each are given an animal. Justin, Gwen wants to be with Cody wants to be with Gwen. Katie was really good here, but I think Justin would win the meal challenge. Would win the meal, but I don't think it really matters over because I think I'm going to vote off Eva after this challenge because she's the biggest threat, and they might not get another chance. Episode 21 is Trial by Triathlon. So we have Gwen and Cody, Duncan and Izzy, and Katie and Justin. So the first part's the eating part, and Cody, Gwen, Izzy and Duncan would win that because they're both pretty good at eating challenges. Cody's not that good as we saw on World Tour. And Justin will eat anything disgusting, and Katie, I imagine Katie wouldn't be that good here. Racing to Boney Island, I'm going to say Duncan and Izzy. Remember the elimination order. I actually think Duncan and Izzy would win this part of the challenge. Izzy's really smart, and Duncan is able to win it originally with Lashana. So they end up winning immunity. And they think it comes down to a popularity contest. So I think the four would end up targeting Justin, as him and Katie are very close. So Justin gets sent home. Episode 22 is where we have the chain. This is where the loser votes. The losers vote off. So Katie wouldn't have the chain with Sadie this time, so who gets voted off? So, okay. Justin votes for Gwen. Eva votes for Duncan, so that's 1-1. DJ would vote for Izzy. Lindsay votes for Izzy, that's 2 Izzy. Jeff votes for Izzy, 3 Izzy. Bridget, Izzy, 4. Beth would vote for Duncan, 2 Duncan. Shauna, Izzy. Courtney, Gwen. Sadie votes for Katie, not understanding the rules. Harold would vote for Duncan. Trent votes for Duncan. Tyler votes for Duncan. Owen votes for who do you vote for between them? Probably Duncan. Heather votes for Gwen. Noah would vote for Gwen, and Ezekiel, he votes for Gwen. So I think here Izzy would get sent home, as she'd have the most votes, I think. Which is, I can't struggle with that because it's gone anyway, but keep in mind there isn't any popular candidates, so I have to eliminate someone here. Episode 23. This is Are We There Yet? So Gwen and Katie, they're together, and Cody and Duncan. Now, the guys have a map originally, but then Duncan gets tricked by, of course, Heather, but they're not sabotaging each other now. So between Gwen, Katie, and Cody and Duncan, I think Gwen and Katie win immunity, as I can't see Cody and Duncan necessarily working well together. And because Chef has a bigger rivalry with Duncan, he's obviously getting rid of Duncan here. Episode 24. This is I Triple Dog Day. So Gwen and Cody would team up with Gwen to try and take out Katie. And Katie's going dare after dare, like, for Sadie, being an Owen, going for it like a party girl. And I don't know who would actually be out here, but I think Cody's out here, as he doesn't have the resilience Gwen does. So third place, I'm going to say it's Cody. So, episode 25. Oh, sorry, episode 23 is a non-elimination. That's my bad. 25 is the race is basically where you have to get the race. So, the helpers. Gwen. Katie. Katie. Gwen. 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 Katie. Katie. Gwen. Katie. Gwen. Gwen. Lindsay, Katie. DJ, Gwen. Eva, Gwen. Justin, Katie. Izzy, Gwen. Duncan, Gwen. And Cody, Gwen. So the race at the end, Justin rips his shirt off using his looks distracting Gwen. Sadie tackles Gwen to the ground and tells Katie to run. She races to the end and she manages to win it in Total Drama Island. So that was a really hard video for me to say how Katie could be the winner, but I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Thank you guys for watching. This elimination area, I think season would have gone if Katie won Total Drama Island. So the next character is one of my favorites, Tyler. Tyler, he's gonna finally get his video. And yeah, peace for all.